Hello YouTube, welcome one and all, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 with the La Resistance update. So, last time in the Great War mod, I'm basically going to be playing the normal vanilla, well it's not vanilla anymore, but there's been a whole lot of changes again, and we're going to go with a new game. We're going to be the 1st of January 1936. Dark times are coming in Europe. Hitler has consolidated his power, and his attention is now increasingly drawn beyond Germany's borders. Mussolini's Italy continues to embark on daring military adventures, while the Empire of Japan stands poised to attack China in Asia. Almost 20 years has passed since the end of the Great War, and the world has yet again been doused in gasoline. A single spark may be all it takes. So we'll select this scenario. So, I think there has been major reworks to the French. Yeah, the French focus tree, because I think you can actually bring back the monarchy or even another Napoleon. But also we have Portugal and Spain. We still have Netherlands, Mexico, Sikang, all the Chinese provinces. But I'm going to try Spain. This may end really badly for me. Oof. Okay, so Spain, obviously, one of the big events very early on in the game is the Spanish Civil War. So, we're going to see how that plays out. It's not going to end well. It's not. But anyway, a brief history. Actually, you know what? We'll leave Spain till last. Let's have a look at Portugal's new stuff. Unstable Republic. Unreliable Army. Estado Novo. Workers' Identity. And Luis Tropicalism. Okay. Since Salazar's rise to power in 1932, Portugal has been gradually distancing herself from the unstable period of the First Republic. Fiscal autonomy and political independence from the major powers led to the creation of the Estado Novo, laying the foundation for the development of the Portuguese industry and the modernization of the army. Now, Portugal must decide the way forward as political and social instability increases in neighbouring Spain, and international tensions are hopelessly worsening. So that's Portugal. They have all this stuff, which is really interesting. Not aligned. You'll have Spain, who are democratic at the start. I'm pretty sure they've only just... Wow. Military disloyalty. Military leader cost is 100%. You can't train units, you can't disband units, and you can't edit templates. Ouch! Because that was the first thing I was going to do. Edit the templates. Well, that's plan A out of the window. But anyway, brief history. In the first 5 years of its existence, the fledgling Second Spanish Republic has already had to deal with strikes, a military coup attempt, and a major revolutionary uprising. Though it has survived these challenges, Spanish society continues to be marred by political polarization and violence between the anarchists, communists, and phalangists. Both sides look forward to the upcoming 1936 general election with hopeful eyes, but it is unlikely that a victory of either side will bring a return to stability, and as the violence continues, the military waits and plots. We shall select Spain. Oh boy, is this not going to end well. I don't know. I want to go into this hoping to somehow survive and basically have the Republic win. Problem is that I don't think I'm good enough to do that. But we will try. But anyway, here's Spain. Spain has some territory. They have some territory over here. Not a lot. It's no longer like the dominant giant power that it used to be. It is still probably licking its wounds from the American Spanish War, which ended up with them losing Cuba, because Cuba, I think, is a American protectorate right now. I think, could be wrong. Dates are not exactly 100% locked down. Is that French territory? I think that's French territory. That's British. That's French. That's Netherlands. That's British. So again, 1939, we have the Soviet Union being all Soviet Union-ish. Custom game rules. Yeah, we want historical AI focus, because I don't. I want to be able to predict what the AI does. I don't want any surprises coming my way. So Yugoslavia, you know, what used to be Austria is a whole bunch of the little kingdom, a whole bunch of little countries. Kingdom of Romania is pretty big. Poland is stuck between the Soviet Union and the German Reich, which is, well, it doesn't end well for Poland. Let's just leave it like that. Finland is going to have its little knockout slug-out war with the Soviets. There's Menguko. China is just a complete and utter mess. And basically Britain owns a lot of the world. So let's just start getting and see how bad this is. And look at the focus tree. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Be positive. I can win this. I can do this. I can do this. Unlikely, but I can do this. It is possible. It is possible to win. So, let's see how bad these templates are. They're pretty bad. Let's just be honest with that. They're pretty bad. So we have unassigned divisions. We do have a fleet. The question becomes, right?
Sí, señor.
Like,
Instrucciones.
is anyone over here? There's some mountaineers over here as well. Right, the military. I can guarantee the military units in our overseas territories, plural because there's two. Canary Islands, I think, are still part of Spain. Yeah, I think the Canary Islands. Yeah, the Canary Islands are actually still classed as part of Spain. I've been there. Which island is it? I don't know. It doesn't say. Anyway.
Atento.
You guys. I'm going to form an army. We're going to give you General Mohammed Mazin, Vincent Rosa-Luche, Gonzalo. Where's Franco? It's got to be here somewhere. Ah, there he is! Francesco Franco. Also known as a mass murdering fucktard. Do you think I'm anti-fascist? I think I'm anti-fascist. But anyway, we're going to give you guys hit to him. And you know what? We're just going to get you into a front line with that. And leave you at that. You guys.
Firme.
You guys and you guys. We're going to give you a new army. We'll give it to you. There we go.
Listo para avanzar.
Ooh, you guys are not assigned to anyone.
Listo, señor.
There we go. No national focus. Oh, okay. First things first, we can. Oh my. That's a big tech tree. And the first decision is either the Popular Front or Great Spain. That gives us a change of popularity to fascism. And that gives us a popularity to communism. They are mutually exclusive. So basically, I either go down this tech tree, this focus tree, or this focus tree. And I think this decides whether we go... Like, we could go communist this route. This route is almost guaranteed to go... Not necessarily. Unified the Nationalist Front, which is... It's the... Carlist... Oh my god, Carlist uprising. So that just gives us political power. That gives plus 15% to non-aligned. Partners gain 5 well-trained units with 3 infantry battalions. Upon the start of the Civil War, getting 5 well-trained units with 7 and 2 artillery. Increased garrison control in total in Galicia. Nationalists will begin the civil war in control of these provinces. Right, okay. So, secure... Neither focus is taking the... Oh, God. Yeah, we need to go down this focus tree. Because I don't want the nationalists winning. They're mutually exclusive. So we're going to... I think we're going to get that one. And then we're going to go straight down this line as quick as we can. So, Populist Front, we're going to do. Oh, all these buttons are different. All these buttons are different. They're bigger, which is nice. Yeah, we can't recruit. So basically, we have to have the Spanish Civil War before we can do anything. Production. We need military equipment and we need artillery. There we go. We got 3 civilian factories. I would like to build more, but we need to build... Let's see. I'm trying to remember which provinces the nationalists take. Research. Okay, we've only got 3. We're going to instantly research that. That's 38. That's ahead of time. Transfer speed, max entrenchment, soft attack, breakthrough, division expert. Oh god, the naval stuff. Naval bomber. Might want a fighter. Air doctrine. Well, we do need that. We need that. And we need the construction speed. Okay! Since we can't do any trading, we can't do any of the usual stuff. We're making one of these ships. We're making some destroyers. Yeah, make a bunch of destroyers. That's fine. I think that's going to have to do for now. So, let's begin. A little bit... It's a little quicker than normal. I think the ship's just been in here. Oof, God, stability. Look at that stability.
Listo, señor.
Let's give you a field marshal. No, General Franco is not getting any troops. No. I know it doesn't really matter. It's in the long and short of it, it doesn't actually matter, but we're not. So, yeah, we're going to focus fully on the focus tree. Stability is a real pain, though.
Listo para avanzar.
Yeah, you guys. You know what? We're just going to give you garrison. You guys can garrison the territories. There we go. Have fun with that. Don't need to cover the coastline. There we go. Hey French, how you doing? So we have 4.8 years of stuff. Oh, we might as well just speed the game up.
Instrucciones.
It's like, do I do army experience? Do I train them? Yeah, let's do that. We can get some army experience. At least I hope we're going to get some army experience. 0.047. That'll have to do. So, Carlism. In 1830, King Ferdinand VII and his daughter, the future Isabella II, had pretended this act removed his brother Infante Carlos from the line of succession. So, upon the king's death, supporters of the Infant Carlos ignited a series of civil wars, united under the banner of Carlism, and fighting for the re-establishment of the Salic line of succession. A century later, the Carlist movement is still very much alive, and its militias, called Riquetes, which are probably mispronounced, train unceasingly in preparation for the time where they will once more be needed to defend Christianity and champion the return of the rightful king. Military slaughter. The failed San Jujuda military coup attempt in 1932 still casts a shadow over the Spanish military to this day. In the aftermath, various disloyal military commands, one of them the coup leader Jose San Giorgio, fled to exile in Portugal and continued their plotting even now. Even this failure has not discouraged disloyal officers, however, as even within the Spain itself, many desire to see a return to a monarchy or even a strong fascist dictatorship. Too strong a meddling by the government in the internal affairs of the military may well spark yet another uprising, far more violent and bloody than last. Political violence. The Spanish political scene is one of increasing polarization and violence. The only 2 years have eclipsed since the last big uprising, the Asturias miners' strike, and the current political climate appears to have been the makings of a new, far larger and far less localized uprising. It seems unlikely that the upcoming elections will put an end to this downward spiral into social unrest. And national strikes. The country finds itself seemingly on the grips of the starting stages of a workers' revolution. A strike upon strike paralyzed the industry and daily life as workers demand less work and more pay. And poor tenant farmers increasingly appropriate farmland while the government turns a blind eye. Okay, Popular Front done. Let's instantly go and secure these guys. Army experience +5. We will get 5 trained units of 6 infantry. I don't know if this is if it's the best option or not. I honestly don't have a clue. Construction, yeah. Our first military factory is not going to be research. Ooh, intel. Create agency. Choose insignia. Well, I like the Cobra. But no, we're gonna go for that. Yeah, we'll go for the castle actually. Spanish intelligence agency. Incognito. I know it's not exactly. That's not. I don't think it's I don't think that word's Spanish, but heck, that's all I care about. Counterintelligence 0. So yeah, that's one of the new things. Is like the spying. Is now. Oh, here we go. Despite a massive election campaign by the Spanish Confederation of Autonomous Rights, it is the left-wing Popular Front formed by the Spanish Socialist Worker Party and Republican Left, with the aid of the anarchists, communists and trade unionists, which appear to have won the 1936 elections. Illustrating the heavy divided Spanish political landscape, the Popular Front's lead in the popular vote seems to be far more narrow than the comfortable lead in seats would indicate. Whichever new government will be formed under the leadership of President Manuel Azana in the days and weeks ahead, it will have to deal with increasingly alienated and hostile political right. Rather than solve the political violence and social unrest that grips our country, it therefore seems likely that the recent elections results will only serve to exacerbate it. Okay, unlocks the expand garrison control on map decisions, allowing the counter-nationalist influence in states. States that do not have total nationalist garrison control upon the start of the civil war will begin the conflict under Republican ownership. Okay. Military plot. Rumours have reached us of a sinister plot to overthrow the government. And despite our recent experience with such a coup attempt, we are woefully unprepared to handle another one. We must thwart their plans wherever we can, and delay them to give ourselves time to prepare. Okay, so select where to manage your garrison's influence. This is really interesting. Costs 20 power to take the decision. Well, obviously we need Madrid. We'll need Catalonia. So I have 40, so I could. Right, okay, hold on. Yes, do that. We're going to add as much time to the Spanish Civil War as possible before it kicks off. Okay, so yeah, we can't do anything about our overseas territories. It has to be here, so influence challenge at the Sevilla garrison. So I can't. Yeah, the nationalists have at least weak control over the garrison. Okay, so we have to let time go. Political assassination. Oof, this is quite the thing. Oh, that's gonna go. Okay, so decisions available. Oh, opposition civil war. Okay. Hand over the... Okay, so how do I increase... Okay, so the countdown has begun. We will see what happens, and I'll try and figure out what the hell to do with all these decisions. We'll try and figure out. War propaganda can't do. So I can't do... Right, okay. So, anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all in the next ones. Until then, toodles!